Okay, good morning. If you can hear me, hopefully everything is working right. I see Alfred, John M. If you recall, this week is different because of the way I have to bring the baby to school while Mrs. Commuter's away. So we're a little later than usual on most of my streaming days, on all my streaming days really. But it is what it is. We're managing well, I think. Anyway, that's why we're out at this hour on a Wednesday, in case you weren't sure. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Bagels and Mokshan is here, good morning. Bear in the Garden, good morning. Exploration, hello. Ambrose is here, good morning. John Agius, good morning. Deborah, good morning. It's only me, hello. Gerard Sudan, good morning. Aline, hello. Fred Lewis, good morning. Andy Diaz, good morning. Good news, everyone. Futurama's back. What, the official, yeah, the first episode already aired. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. Oh. 36th Street's closed? That's not good. 36th Street's a street that everyone always crosses to, takes to go to the Midtown tunnel. Now they gotta circumvent the block between Park and Madison. Anyway, let's see. Ming Xuan, good morning. Steve Gonzalez, good morning. Doug, good morning. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Sandra T, good morning. Forrest Monarch, good morning. Nicolas, good morning. Robert T, good morning. Maybe Dwayne, don't know. George, good morning. Oh, I don't know if there will be one over there, but I'm not sure. Futurama had a bunch of hits, but also a bunch of misses. Perhaps, but I think all in all, the package was very good. Probably one of my favorite animated series to exist. Purbeck, good morning. Kevin Jonglin, good morning. Natalia, good morning. Air conditioner drippage on my head, good morning. All right, well, we're on 5th Avenue. Again, things are a little different. We started in a slightly different place. We started later. But we're going to the same place today, Wednesday. We'll see more people out at least. A lot of times we're out here, 6:15, 6:20 in the morning. Barely any folks out, just some construction folks getting into their jobs. Folks, gotta keep saying folks. Sorry. I noticed I was saying folks too much. So the way I fix, when I say things too much, the way I fix it is I say them even more, and that usually takes care of it. That's right. I think that's the answer. Cat Yellow Ranger is here. Peter and the Birds are here. Good morning. VMAC, good morning. John Casello, good morning. Ron is here. Good morning. Stephen Chopra, good morning. Sounds like Alyssa Stenberger's here too. Good morning. It's a folksy kind of day. That's right. Samara Britton, good morning. Folks quarter reached. Yeah, I think so. Bob Doyle, Owen Meyer, Marisol Rodriguez. Heat index of 104 tomorrow. Yeah. I don't want to cross that way. That was Lord and Taylor, right? Looks like they're doing stuff pretty actively. Amazon owns it now, that building, I believe. But they are doing stuff. What will it be in its final form? Somebody knows. Yeah, temperature's about to go wild this week. I think last I checked, tomorrow's hot, Friday's hotter, Saturday's even hotter. I don't know if that's gonna hold, but that's what I checked last. Something like high 90s coming soon. And not the decade. Eric, good morning. Florian, good morning. Did I say hi to who that Dave yet? Good morning. Time in New York City about 7:30, 7:35. Nabul is here. Good morning. The humidity is still sucking in. Humidity is not great, especially when mixed with heat. Humidity can make 70 degrees feel terrible. Yeah, I'm getting different temperatures. Like one app says it's going to be 92 on Saturday, one says it's going to be 98. What it's going to be in the end, I don't know. That's why I said maybe. All right, I'm going to try to go after, well, actually, taxi's going to turn. We can go. If people use their turn blinkers properly, we can use that to our advantage. .130 in Amsterdam. Aha. Pushkar's here, busy. People are busy. Everyone's busy. Morel's still awake. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully we'll sleep really well tonight. Whoa, that's a wide turn. I feel like I shouldn't let him have that. Yeah, I'm gonna go in front of him. Can't have it. When you go make like a turn from the left lane, you have to, you have to know you can't do that. OM? Oh wait, isn't OM usually in Tokyo? You're in Singapore today? Good morning. Herman Huang, good morning. Ben Dowdy, good morning. Light should be changing soon. Daniel Starr, does he think I said hi? Okay. Just arrived in Singapore. What's going on in Singapore? Let's go. It's a business trip, vacation. Just for kicks, just for men gel. Whoa, that building is coming up quickly right there on 43rd and 5th. Speaking of anime, they're finally animating the rest of Bleach for you Bleach fans. Myself included. Yeah, a lot more people out, so a lot more people dodging as we try to walk relatively quickly. Yeah, we're right on 5th Avenue. We're in I guess there's some non-union stuff going on here because the rat is out. But no, this is the very popular part of 5th Avenue, tourist area. Especially between 42nd and like Central Park. Wonderland Dreams. I think we've seen this before. It's probably one of those places they made just for Instagram people. Best Buy. I wonder, are they going to have the new Sony WF-1000 XM5 earbuds just came out. That's a mouthful. But Sony, of course, has always been known to name their products very well. I think they just take a heavy fork and they drop it on the keyboard, and whatever characters come out on the screen, that's what they name their product. And then it's just iterative from there. Oh, the light's going to change soon. Are we going to make it? We're going to try. It's still blinking. Just stopped, but there's a delay. We can make it. All right. Hup. Anyway, they're supposed to come out today, but I don't think I saw them available for pickup at Best Buy yet. So I ordered them from Amazon instead. I think the Galaxy Unpacked event is also some sort of Samsung event is supposed to be happening too. Is that today or another time this week? Barbie marketing. Ambrose loves the QWERTY. They say the Dvorak keyboard layout's supposed to be better for typing speed. And while I'm all about typing speed, I don't know that it's worth learning unless you bring your own keyboard everywhere. The good thing about learning QWERTY keyboard layout is that it's ubiquitous. Anywhere you go, you'd be able to type at least somewhat good, depending on the quality of the keyboard. I guess we'll cross left. Diamond District is over here. As soon as somebody turns or there's a pause in the traffic, will cross. This is our time. RJ's here, good morning. Too hot, Daniel, too hot. That's a good question, Julian. Cooper Union's Foundation building, huh? That's a cool fact. Darrell saw Barbie and loved it, nice. But can we trust your movie? Didn't you not like Austin Powers? Should we be concerned? I'm kidding. Everyone's got their preference, of course. We just like to give a little, ish. To stay family friendly. That's right, Sebastian. It may or may not get hotter on Saturday. We'll see. I don't know that they normally go down. I don't know the exact route of the St. Thanksgiving Parade. I haven't watched it personally in so long. RJ, it's all temporary. I also just realized that Monday's not back to normal yet either. While Mrs. Commuter comes back Monday, she's not back early enough to drop the baby off. So, but Monday is still an altered scheduled day. Well, I remember things in a row. This is how my brain works. I will remember the things that should be forgotten, and I will not remember the things that should be remembered. Because why not? Rockefeller Center. No Christmas tree, just a big bunch of burnt wood for art, I guess. St. Patrick's Cathedral. Do I remember your phobia? Ooh. Darn, I don't know if I can confidently say I remember your phobia. It's not spiders, I don't think. Yeah, I can't remember it confidently. That way you'll have to remind me on, and this time I'll try to commit it. I still feel like it's too hot. We should be ending our walk already, not just beginning it. Is that right, Sue? Sue remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Sue, are you still keeping a little notebook of all these things? Oh, New York became the 11th state, the state 235 years ago. That's a pretty important fact. I don't want to wait in light, so I crossed. Oh, that's right. Sue has a photographic memory. Fascinating. Good morning. Lepidopterophobia. Good news on scaffolding and sidewalk sheds. City Council passed an ordinance only 90 days are allowed for them to be up. Will they really be able to do anything about that? See, the problem with these cars and the vans, they block the line of sight between the pedestrians and the cars behind them. So when they turn, the car behind it thinks, oh, maybe I have free clearance to go, but you can't see the pedestrians, and they're a little too gung-ho about turning. Anyway. Ron's photographic memory needs an hour to develop. Hey, Grivvy's at 5 months. Appreciate the support, and thank you, and have a great day too. Don't block the box, give pedestrians the right of way. Now we're stuck. Actually, I don't know how much. We're not the only ones that are stuck. They have nowhere to go over there, so he has nowhere to go. He's gonna block the street if he goes now, so we'll go. This photographic memory now all digital. It's all chemical and neurological, I guess. Trust your hippocampus. Susan Van, good morning. Hey, a lot more folks out at this time on 5th Avenue. Usually we're here about an hour before, right around this stretch. The sky is hazy, and it always tends to happen when there's a bunch of heat coming. Yesterday actually was super. Actually, there was a huge storm that came yesterday, but after the storm was the nicest temperature we've had in a long time. It was so nice after that rain. Have anybody in New York yesterday go out after the rainstorm? It was very nice. She actually went camping, Sebastian. I do not like camping personally, so she went with a friend. But it's something that's like a special camping trip where you have to sign up and win the lottery to actually even be able to get to do it. And she did it like a year ago and really wanted to do it. I hope we don't have any other like weird issues like we did on Monday, because the stream ended abruptly on Monday. Very abruptly. And the chat stopped going for me, and then I noticed like a huge buffer. The bit rate was just dropping to 0, and then the stream just ended. I actually wanted to see if I could resume the stream, but I couldn't. It like ended. So I didn't bother. But I figured you figured it out. All right, today's holidays: Americans with Disabilities, National All or Nothing, National Coffee Milkshake, Aunts and Uncles, Bagel Fest, Bagels and Walks, Holistic Therapy, and One Voice Day. What is One Voice Day? RJ, thanks for coming in. Mimi, good to see you. I'll have to redo the whole stream. That's right, rewind. And those unit wheels really scare me. Actually, he's got a red light now. He's done. Good. Merman buffer. We've gotten too close to his secrets. Solar flare! I didn't know Krillin was around. And Mick Jagger's 80th birthday. I think I might have missed that earlier. Somebody wrote it. Might have been Peter. But we're almost at the park. I'm sure we'll see more people now that it's later in the morning. Oh, but I don't want to miss that light. Let's see who's going to be inching. That's one of the reasons I don't like the countdown. You get inchers, even worse than usual. They see the numbers go down, they're like, I got an inch, got an inch. We're in the middle of National Moth Week. That'd be funny if Norella was okay with moths, but not butterflies. And ode to bagels, is that gonna work? Let's see. Here it is. O bagel, round and tasty treat, with toppings savory and sweet, soft and chewy, untoasted or toasted. Your breakfast favorite, highly boasted. That's actually not bad. I like the untoasted or toasted part. It's like cheap, but also not, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? No good with moths. Mon Mothma. I mean, you do get the hashtag too. GPT putting in overtime. That's probably true, Norel. The stream knew. YouTube knew. All right, 7:50. Moving along. Who invented the elevator? That's a good question. Oh, the answer came before the question for me. Elisha Otis. Otis makes sense. That's why so many of them are called Otis. Alicia Otis. Alicia? I don't know. Bethesda, Strawberry Fields, and Central Park Zoo. I guess that's all right. You could do a lot of Central Park though, depending on how much you want to do. You know, Central Park Zoo probably needs a half day to really complete. If you're a completionist. I wonder if you'd see all the shows though. I don't know how many they do, just probably the Sea Lion one. I don't know if you count the movie in 4D though. That's pretty cool with that, Dave. Yeah, there's a lot of safety mechanisms for those elevators. But I guess people had to see it to believe it. Giant leaves are back. 7 minutes for the Delacorte clock. If only I started a little bit later, but unfortunately we can't wait around. Bulut, good morning. Istanbul. Sweating already. Sprinkling the leaves. Can we see the sea lions? Not at the moment. No, some of them are resting on the rocks. Should we line up for the first showtime? What time do we start today? About 7:30 in the morning. Children's Zoo is here. It's got that Tish name on it. Made a lot of donations to places in the city, I think.
charts all the time.
Sounds like Alexander Miles made contributions to the image of the elevator. That's good. It's good when everyone that contributed is given their due. All right. Pass by Dean Slope as we do. I think they just let it grow. It's like a natural meadow or something. Billionaires Row behind it. A native meadow. That's what they call it. But Dean Slope, there it is. Purple flowers. Of course, Balto's here. We have yet to do Balto and Togo in the same stream on the same day. Sunflowers in the north end, nice. I like sunflowers. Jay Raymond with an ARS 200 from Buenos Aires. Good to see you again. And thank you for that donation. Appreciate it. I feel like it's been a little bit since I saw you last. Maybe that's just me, but I try to remember these things. But you know my weird memory. Yeah, Flatiron building still is covered in scaffolding. We'll probably walk by it on Friday, so you can confirm. There seems to be something going on in Bethesda. I see a white something or other over there. Hey, Grivy, we get to have you, and you make the community, of course. Without any of you, none of this would even happen. The Matthews here. Hello, thank you. Not me, thank you. Frank the Tank is here. If we see a Wrangler in Central Park, we'll be in trouble. Oh, that might be a truck, actually. Just parked right in the middle. But now that we're a little later, we can see the folks setting up their shops in the mall here. Heriberto, I'm doing all right. How are you? Follow the bikes, yes. Once you get to the main bike paths, you could really follow this. They skirt pretty close to the edges anyway, so you can get out pretty easily. The harder way would be to use the lamppost numbers, which are too cryptic to like. You can't just figure, I mean, I'm sure you could figure it out, but it's not like an intuitive thing. Oh, well, you're close to this cross street and you're on the west side of the park. Andrew Horton, hello. It's like when you're in a maze. You can always get out of a maze as long as it has a proper entrance and exit if you just put your hand on one wall and just follow it. Never let go. You might make a few extra turns, but you'll definitely get out because the maze is a continuous surface. You know, the inside is contiguous with the outside, something like that. They didn't put the numbers in the lampposts. Well, if anybody still seriously uses those numbers, like not unironically, then more power to you, I guess. The dog has some things to say. They started a symphony. Down the stairs we go. Guitar is going today. It's too bad there was a buffer there. It was a pretty nice shot with the guitar and the fountain in the background. Big walk, all you gotta do is what? Search like Carlos Central Park and you'll find him. Or Carlos Guitar Central Park. Or Carlos Bethesda. Something like that. There's the boathouse. When's opening day again? Reopening day? Anybody thinking of bottling up Central Park water, the green one, and selling it? Kevin, good morning. Yeah, there was a buffer under the Bethesda area. Just refresh the stream if you have any issues after. As we approach Bow Bridge. Oh, the fast food window's open. Interesting. The dining room's open in the fall. Okay. Will Norel get to eat there on their way back over here? Let's see the Dakota. Victoria, sorry to hear, but glad you're able to gain some joy out of watching the puppers around here. When is fall in the U.S.? Officially starts what, I guess in the around the solstice, September 20th-ish. We're in the ramble now. It does feel a little cooler in here, which is nice. Lynn and Graham, good morning. Have to wish the mods good moth week. Oh, you're only in New York City for a few days, I see. It's a really short city stint. Where's the wedding that you're going to? Jerome, good morning. A lot more busy at this hour than when we usually come through here at 6, almost 7. But now we're what, past 8? We're doing all right though. Jeffrey, good morning. Don't worry, Rebel, as long as I stay away from the sides, though it is almost immediately prevalent if you look for it. Didn't take long, I just looked down as soon as I read poison ivy. Because these like darker, not super sunny conditions of the Ramble are prime poison ivy conditions. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a substantial snowstorm this winter. I mean, it's a selfish wish because it does bother or interfere with a lot of folks when it does snow strongly, but there's just something about a blizzard passing through New York. Yeah, poison oak I couldn't identify. Don't know what that looks like. I can Google it, but I'm not as comfortable making that identification on the fly. Edric, good morning. Frank T loves snow. The Oak Bridge. Just gotta catch Billionaire's Row before we go. The haze is up. Anyway, onwards. Check us up. Forrest, have a great day in Nabool. Have a good rest of the day. Prince Ice, good morning. Did you ever find out why OM is in Singapore? Mike, good morning. Europe's getting a heat wave? Oof. Sorry to hear. Jay Bear, good morning. All right. To use the right time to cross here. It's busier now than when I usually go by. Roman 675. Adam is here. All right, I'm on break from the chat. Ugh, this car too now. I gotta dodge cars too. All right, I'm back. Bernie, good morning. Okay. Wisconsin also getting 100 heat index. Yeah, I usually get sushi for lunch on Wednesdays. I trust my sushi place, Hatsuhana though. Am I gonna go there for lunch? Maybe. A little far though. But if I'm going to my other work location, I should be able to. All right. That should be a thing, but it might be a little hot for sushi, I don't know. Eric Bird, this is the fire before it's on the west side. Oh boy. Haven't heard about that yet. Hopefully people are safe. Yo Ange is here too. Good morning. We're near your neck of the woods here. The red oak tree. We saw a raccoon climbing it once. And that's when it became king of the oak. Whoa. There is an NYPD police car going through the park right now. Wonder what's going on. Sushi turned into grilled fish. Oh boy. I don't know that I said hello to Doug yet either. Morning, Doug. Or Sonia. And if I did and I forgot, you get a double hello then. It's what? It's July 26th? Why aren't they setting up for the Thanksgiving Day parade yet? They should be putting up the balloons right now so they could be ready. Well, they only got 4 months. What are they waiting for? All right. Yeah, Sugarfish is also pretty good with their consistency. I guess it's more up to make sure the delivery person had it in the proper container for delivery, or at least went fast. A lot more people out already. Usually this place is not so filled with folks when we walk by. How much difference an hour makes. The rain was pretty bad in the afternoon, but it didn't last too long, and it made the temperature so nice. Adam, you probably appreciated that. After the rain yesterday, the temperature was so nice. It was like a dream. Okay. Someone's climbing. Yoange knows. Yeah, it was really nice yesterday after the rain. It was our little pause, a respite from the hell that's about to come. Like 90s in New York is not like, it's worse than just 90s temperature-wise. subway stations are also just awful. If you have to be on the platform for an extended period of time, there's just no, in the summer, there's just nothing you can do. I don't think there's anything they can really do about air conditioning the subways or the platform, just because there's just like a big open area to the tunnels. It would probably take them so much money. And of course, yesterday I did have to take the subway. And the train car I walked into was not air conditioned. Sounds like Adam's pretty busy. Union Square subway station is a threat to health at 90 plus, and not to mention the augmentation of smells in that mugginess. Well, I guess that's the least of the problems associated with super high temperature train platforms. Yeah, the heat is trapped here. There's tons of people. It's just like a lot of heat, just augmented by heat. It's heat on heat. Here they get their own little light. They want to go west on 80, whatever, 6th Street, something. They got people turning. We gotta wait. I think that's it. Did I miss Jim Barrows? 6 months since your surgery, you feel great? Nice, good to hear. Nice to hear positive outcomes from surgeries. Yeah, right, Ange? Exactly. 90 years, 110 everywhere else. I scrolled back a little bit. Yeah, at least you get a little breeze outside. Down there, all you get is some tunnel wind, which isn't nice either. That's the worst, Ambrose. Michelle Lipscomb. A crane collapse and on fire? Oh gosh. Someone did mention the fire in Hell's Kitchen. I didn't realize there was also a crane collapse associated. 41st and 10th. Okay, when we get to Columbus, I could try pointing down to see if we see any fumes or fumes. I can't see fumes. Can any smoke? Walks to Wall Street. Tom said the same thing about temps in New York. Yeah, it's just something about them. Like, you might be comfortable at 70 degrees and be able to sleep somewhere, but here, 70 degrees, it's just not. It's not the same. All right. I mean, are people here in New York using the Citizens app? Are people posting live shots of? I should be able to do the same thing. Actually, let me see. Citizen. Police activity. Partial crane collapse. Yeah, someone's. Oh, this one looks worse. But it looks like they're actively on it, so I don't know. We'll see what we can see when we get to Columbus. Humidity, no, I think Dave, you might win that one. NOLA probably has pretty bad humidity. All right, let me see. Columbus. I don't. Also, the trees are kind of. Well, let me cross the street first. I don't want to miss my opportunity. Yeah, that's my biggest issue with those big, scary-looking fires and crane collapses. It's the safety issues. Hopefully everyone's all right. That's why I hope crane operators make good money. Okay, let me cross Columbus. As I cross, I can point the camera down, and maybe that'll give us a better view, if we can even see anything. Farhan, hello. Oh yeah, this will be our chance to cross here. Oh, the building's vacant, under construction, okay. At least that's... Nah, I can't see anything from here. We're also like 40 blocks north of it. That'll be some strong netting. Maybe if they used Flex Seal. Yeah, I read that Manhattan sinking thing too. I don't know, I guess it's slower than some cities in Southeast Asia, but still. Not to mention all the buildings they're building, aren't they all for the most part empty? Anyway, I don't know. City texted about the fire. I don't even get these alerts. Ooh, maybe I should go to Peru. I've never been. How come I can't see ABX Girls chat? Maybe this is another Prism thing. Good morning. Carl C, good morning. Looks like I didn't walk fast enough to catch this light. Although I probably could have made it, it's still red. It's a matte Range Rover. Oh, it's Notify NYC. That's what you're getting from? I see. Yeah, Prism in general is, I don't know. There are a few things I still think it should do better. Comments being a big part, or chat being a big part of it. Here's where Prism, I think, should do better with chat. Let you read the chats that you scrolled back up to read without jumping back on its own. Let me press the new comments button or when I'm ready. Show me who's a member in Prism. I need to see that. I think those are the main ones with chat. Well, of course, like, don't miss comments, but I feel like it's an obvious one. I still remember when Citizen kept telling me there's like a bank robbery every other day. Aren't they out of business now? Or not yet? Oh, did I start talking about Prism comments and now I'm missing comments? There's like a big pause, it looks like. Well, Trader Joe's doesn't have any cars in it. That's good. Okay, it's moving again. Good. At least activity on the street, though. Not sure what's going on. Joseph, yeah, apparently in the Hell's Kitchen area. Hobby, good morning. Dave thinks it's the best chat read. I don't know if it's the best. I try, but I can only do so much. It's getting crowded on the left side of that bus station, so I'm going this way. I thought rideshare is still allowed. There's plenty of Ubers and Lyfts and whatnots. And Revels. I see a lot of Revel taxis. Yeah, that beeping. Also, that was just a complete unsafe maneuver by that white car, because her light was red and she could not see behind this truck. So that's a recipe for disaster. Cottonmouth, good morning. Joseph is always the biggest concern, yeah. Prism should also provide free refreshments. Absolutely, it should, Frank. Julie Frome, good morning. Oh, the Florida's getting news of Ukraine also? Wow. It's busy, huh? It's a big news, I guess. Lights change, but the cars aren't moving yet. They must still have a red light. Oh, that's right. We're across the street from the mattress store today. Hopefully we won't get buffered over there. Mighty Bull is back again. Good morning. I've been seeing a lot of the Bull recently, which is good to see. Still looks okay on the bit rate. That's good. I feel like I moved quickly today. Maybe you lost it. Well, we did lose about 10 minutes of walking. That's not safe at all. Yeah, you can hail taxis, but I guess there's like, sometimes it takes a long time. And I feel like that's the biggest issue. I like the convenience of not having to wait like on the street with your hand out. Although there's a few tricks you can learn if you want to be able to catch a taxi and not have your arm up for every single taxi. I guess if it's really bright outside, you can't really tell, but if a taxi has its lights on the top, it means it's empty. There's no fare going on. Everyone is turning, so we'll go. Mars and Worldwide would tell us that this is a very good breakfast stand here. Tosh Walker is on 51st and 8th. Not too far from here, well, 50 blocks. Not really far in New York's standards. Zone on Crypticon? No, if I weren't going to work, I'd probably go back and see it, but just jump in front of the cam. That's how they do it in movies. Although here, I don't know if they'd stop fast enough. Dave's taxi driver name was Mary, so he did a Hail Mary. Oh boy. Yeah, Adam, how much difference an hour makes, really? Yeah, and you can't trust them. If they're wearing coats right now, you can't trust their judgment. That's a good Mojave. Coat wearers are future Floridians, says Ambrose. They're just preparing. Incher. I saw an Incher. It started blinking, and as soon as it started blinking, that SUV started inching forward. It's like a immediate reaction reflex thing. Surprised it's not inching any further. There's an ambulance coming. Cross and rest my bum on the fence over here. Whew. Well, we did that in about an hour. But I am also later than usual, so I probably shouldn't dilly-dally too much here. Not that it's a big issue, I like to be done earlier when possible, but you know, I'll still be fine. Yeah, hopefully not, Peter. At least we didn't get that buffer that we usually get when we walk by the mattress store. Arm hit another building, oh my. There appears to be a garbage pickup truck coming by over here. I might have to move. Yeah, this is not the only Starbucks I've seen them renovating. Although the person who just walked out of it does not look like an employee. So I don't know. But they also came out empty-handed, so I'm not sure if they thought maybe they could get something. Interesting. It is a choice, Adam, an uncomfortable one, but a choice I made. Oh, they increased the alarms in the fire? Oh boy. I'm gonna have to look into the news after this a little more intently. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this side. I stuck to this side, I'm gonna stay on it. Anyway, I feel like they're close to getting that Starbucks reopened though. Anyway, thanks everyone for dropping in today for our later than usual live stream to the Upper West Side. We still saw similar sights with more people. A little brighter out maybe. Feeling the heat already, but there's a nice breeze at the moment. This is the nicest part of the day for the next like 3-4 days, so there's that. Mighty Bull with an at the bus at $2 super chat. Super sticker technically. Thank you, Mighty Bull. Good to see you again. Good to see more of you recently. Adam, good to have you back. Let's go back a little bit. So in terms of the general order of thanks here, appreciate the super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you. Appreciate all of that. It's very kind of you to keep us going like that. And hopefully we can do more eventually, but for now we'll stick to our commutes. Static computer needs some love too. I don't have to figure that one out. Oh, we're almost at how many likes? 300? All right, if you can do that, Noel will be happy. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, if you're listening, thank you too. Thanks for the thumbs up, and if you haven't already, think about that too. No pressure. Just atmospheric pressure, depending on your altitude. It might be higher or lower, but hopefully you're around 1. In the comfort zone, so to speak. I don't know what I'm talking about. Of course, thanks to the mods too. big leg jump that got us to the goal. Narelle is happy, and Narelle can go to sleep. Okay. Oh, Narelle did a gift. Thank you, Narelle, for the lottery. Rebel Rel, congratulations on the Wondering What This Even Means membership. I guess you could watch a couple of my piano videos? I don't know. Something like that. I gotta do another 360 recording. I'm not sure what to do it of next, but I'll have to think about that. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. Have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll see you Friday morning. Again, I don't know exactly the time. It all depends on when I can get the kid to school, to daycare. She wasn't too happy about being woken up early today, so it took me a little longer than I anticipated. So I would have been out. I would have preferred to have been out about 30 minutes earlier, but we did what we could. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you Friday morning. Hopefully, if nothing else goes wrong. Anyway, till then. All right. Bye.